Ladies, careful taking this man home to your mothers. They might just fall in love with him and run off to Reno. Please give a warm round of applause for the self-made gonzo of So Say We All, Mr. Samuel Lotka Carr.
It's easy for us to dismiss all love as something ugly and painful, but every so often something amazing happens. We discover a love whose wonder and brightness never dims, a love that serves as a beacon in even the deepest despair. My light, my beacon, goes by the name of Wilford Brimley. Yes! That guy. For over a decade, I kept this love, no, this crusade of the heart silent. But the day finally came when I knew I could no longer contain myself. What follows is a series of responses to my fan letters to the immortal Mr. Brimley. Dear Mr. Carr, thank you for taking the time to write. It always gladdens my heart to hear from a fan. I took the time to look up your work and your organization. While I found the art produced by your group and you personally rather sophomoric and crude, I'm still honored you consider me your greatest influence. While I'm currently busy with my own projects, I am always open to hearing ideas for potential collaborations. Yours truly, Wilford Brimley. Number 2. Dear Mr. Carr, while I will give you the benefit of jitters due to quote-unquote getting your stash cherry popped, as you so crudely put it, I do not feel your initial ideas are worth much merit. While I freely admit the appeal of guerrilla marketing, making up slang with my name, especially for the definitions you gave, would be particularly useless. While on the surface I should be honored that you wish to make the measurement of love mega Brimleys, on greater thought, love isn't really quantitative, is it? As for your second term, pulling a Wilford, I just don't know what to say. First, I call into question the physical possibility of jump kicking someone in the face while vomiting at the same time. Consequently, I highly doubt that you perform this action, quote unquote, like 50 times in one night, totally sick as hell. Finally, I must wonder why anyone would want to do that, and how does it have any connection with me? I must be honest, Mr. Carr, I am ceasing to enjoy our correspondence. Yours in Christ, Wilford Brimley. Number 3. Dear Mr. Carr, upon reading your latest letter, I was forced to ask several friends what merkin meant. Do you have any idea how humiliating it was to not only find out that merkin means a vaginal wig, but that I had to expose over a dozen people to such a horrid word? There is no term in the English language to convey how I feel about your proposed plan to market a line of merkin shaped like my mustache. And even with an open mind, there is no possible way a consumer would be interested in purchasing a product called cowboy pussy curtains. Terrible. Just terrible. In addition, your story sent to me is beyond reprehensible. You're crudely and aptly titled, Wilford Brimley bangs the hell out of the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy. Misspellings, gross grammatical errors, and complete inattentiveness to the first and third person aside may very well be the most horrifying and soul-draining piece of fiction ever put to paper. The crude drawings you included still haunt my nightmares. Yeah, you can't unsee that shit, people. These nightmares cause me to awake screaming. If my wife was still alive, I seriously doubt she'd be able to sleep through that. Please, please do not attempt anything like this again. WB. Final letter. Dear Mr. Carr, I'm flabbergasted. Utterly, utterly flabbergasted. When I opened your envelope and saw a DVD fall out, Some strange wellspring of foolish hope made me believe that it was a video of you apologizing for your reprehensible behavior. However, as I popped in the DVD and later read on the crudely handwritten and suspiciously stained bar napkin, it was little more than a demonstration of your quote-unquote new sexual position you called the diabetes. First off, Mr. Carr, I believe to constitute a sexual position, it requires you to be having sex with a living being, no? As far as I know, a couch with a bunch of cowboy hats with my face crudely sharpied on them does not count as a sexual partner. Secondly, I was deeply worried about the weeping sound in the background. Was that a soundtrack you added in, or did you really force that many people to watch this abomination? I pity those poor souls and hope their sanity left them quickly enough to forget. Finally, while I appreciate your knowledge of the concept of callback, having the video end with someone pulling a Wilford on you did nothing to enhance the viewing experience. I regret ever getting to know you. Every day knowing a man like you is allowed to exist is like an eternity of torment. You have proven to me beyond a shadow of a doubt that mankind is past redemption and that all hope is a lie. Your life has canceled out all the combined achievements and goodwill of mankind. I would wish for your death, but now I wish more for my own. God help us all, Wilford Brimley. He wrote back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sam Carr. Mothers, lock up everybody, please.